The filter-free diary. Uh,
Good afternoon. It's 12:01 and my dreams are kicking my ass. They are just so vivid, so real. I can't even tell I'm dreaming anymore, and that's a problem for me. I don't I don't I don't like super vivid dreams. I don't like not knowing I'm dreaming. I always like to know I'm dreaming. It helps me in case I get killed. And I'm like, oh, that wasn't real. but but yeah, I don't have access to the tools I need to lessen my dreams, and so I'm getting a full shot of dream juice every night, and it's just running me over like a tank. So I need to do something about that. I need to go find those tools, and those tools don't exist in France. So I don't think I can head to the south of France and just wait out the winter, because it's kind of in the wrong direction, and that would be putting a whole lot of miles on my truck. So I think I need to get back on the road and start heading towards Germany. Germany has the tools I need. But this is not about that. This is actually about mythology. Why? Because mythology is great. Don't you love mythology? Don't you think those stories are so fascinating? Aren't you like, wow, how do they do that? How do they make stories and then later on, name all the things in the sky after all the stories? And how do they do all that? Yeah, this is not about how they do all that, though. I mean, maybe you'll eventually figure it out, but this is more about what all that means. Like, for example, in Norse mythology, do you know why Loki has 3 children? Do you know why one of them is the hell serpent? Is the earth serpent, and the second one is a female named Hel, and the third is a big bad wolf, a dire wolf. You have the tools, you can figure it out. And do you know what's going on there? Now, I'm not going to tell you. I'll let you play with that one. The one I actually want to talk about is Greek and Roman mythology. You know, those are very similar, right? They just kind of have different names. So you ever wonder why Zeus/Jupiter, king of the gods, can wield lightning? Does that mess with you? That messed with me for a while. I was like, why is number 6 wielding lightning when it's supposed to be number 5 that wields lightning? What is happening there? What is that? There's an answer for that. Because as Zeus, as king of the gods, is also named Jupiter. And not for nothing, Jupiter is a planet. We can totally look at Jupiter. And it is the 6th planet. And there's something very iconic about Jupiter. Do you know what it is? I'll give you a second. Yeah, it's the great big spot, the giant red spot, which is a hurricane that's lasted for who knows how long. That hurricane isn't going anywhere anytime soon. No, it looks like a giant red spot. And interestingly enough, what does that really mean about Jupiter? Yeah. Is Jupiter on its period? And if Jupiter is on its period, Doesn't that technically make it a 5? Yeah, and if Jupiter's a 5, now of course it can do lightning and all that cool shit. Yeah. So if Jupiter is on its period, can it really be a man? No. And do you really think the leader of the gods would have done half the shit that they say it did? I think that's a little bit of human influence in there. But regardless, do you know what happened to Jupiter / Zeus? He got a pounding headache one day. A pounding headache. And you know what happened? His head cracked open. And you know what came out? A goddess. A goddess of wisdom and war and handicraft. Yeah. And this goddess was born without a mother. Just came straight from the Father. Isn't that wild? And you know what her name was? Athena. And she has a city, Athens, named after her. And in that city, there's a temple to Athena. And not for nothing, I really want to go see that. I'd like to see what they did with that. And I'll probably take video and you'll get to see too. Would you like to see the Temple of Athena? I would. Have a good morning.